We
Hmm.
try not to look at the franchise and say, all right, all the franchise locations are the same. We try to really,
Yeah.
you know, get in the weeds with them and say, what makes it unique in your area? We know what your franchise is, but
Hmm.
what is the nuance there? What can we do differently to mold to that? So, for example, we worked with like an ice cream location, and we talked to one location that was in New Orleans and one that was in central New York, New York State. And the difference between the people that were coming in the stores was vastly different. New
Very
Orleans,
different.
yeah, New Orleans was the French Quarter. It was people from Louisiana visiting for the weekend, or Mississippi, Florida, places like that, just people popping in. And so we had to do more of a brand awareness play there, because the people that were in that market at that specific time may not know anything about them. So we had to hit them fast with,
Yep.
an awareness campaign, and then try to get them a coupon or something that'll get them into the door. Whereas the location in New York was, people that worked at hospitals and the business office parks down the street. So you're talking about trying to get people on their lunch break when it's a hot sunny day versus a tourist in New Orleans.
Yeah.
So two completely different strategies had to be incorporated there. And one of the points of pride that we have is that we try to accommodate that, right? It's not, we'll try to make things as efficient as possible. So it's very easy for the locations to get up and running. We get it up and running in a couple of days,
Yeah.
really fast. But we try to make sure that, every location there, we take into account what the differences are and accommodate that through the ad campaign.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head there. I think where the average person sees a franchise or just a franchise company in general, and they'll assume, that the same model, the same best practices go inside to every location, when we know that's not the case. Every region of the United States is different. Every state is different. Every subset audience at where every location is different. And it's those necessary conversations that we have from the very beginning, and the data that you and the rest of the team pull from, just going in and then checking out, really what we're seeing from the data, the trends, and all the other information that we're able to gather from Facebook or Instagram is really the big, really competitive difference when it comes down to it, where you're working with us and just giving that more time and attention and detail versus some of our competitors.